And welcome back out again here to Stanberry as we get set for our third game of the day. It's the girls' championship game between the number 1 seed, Albany Lady Warriors, number 3 seed, Stanberry Lady Bulldogs. I'd like to thank our sponsors, BTC Bank, Petty Gen Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, and the Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, the Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips, the Johnson Controls in Albany, along with the Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association, the Briar Patch, and Sublime Formal Wear, both on the west side of the square in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center, Papa's Family Restaurant, Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC, JC Designs just off the square in Albany, B&B Barbecue in Albany, Lone Star Investments on the square in Albany, RMI Insurance with locations in Grant City, Stanberry, and RMI Lippincott Insurance in Albany, the City of Albany, Williams Construction, H&B Bank in Stanberry, Fit and Gather on the square in Stanberry, Pineview Manor in Stanberry, Main Street, Albany, the Albany Booster Club, the Albany and Stanberry School Districts, and the Printery News Shopper located in Albany. We're back with more of your BTC Bank pregame as we take a look at these two teams when we come back. All a part of your BTC Bank pregame brought to you by BTC Bank, here for good.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Hogue Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Hogue Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits, medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Brighten any day with the Briar Patch in Albany, Missouri. From fresh flower bouquets and custom arrangements to charming home decor and unique gifts, the Briar Patch is something special for every occasion. Whether it's birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, or just because, the Briar Patch's friendly team makes it easy to find the perfect way to show you care. Stop by the Briar Patch in Albany, your hometown flower and gift shop where small town charm blooms every day. And welcome back out again here to Stanberry. And good afternoon as we get set for our third game of the day. It's the girls' championship game. Number 1 seed, Albany. Number 3 seed in Stanberry. So far, these two teams have played once already here on this floor, and it was a victory for Stanberry over Albany, 47-43. It'll be the second meeting between these two teams here on this court, this time for a trophy here in the girls' championship game of the Stanberry tournament. As we take a look at these two teams, Albany comes in with a record of 11-3. Stanberry, same record, 11-3. As we take a look at these two teams, Mike, you look at both teams, and the one thing that you really give Stanberry the edge over Albany in is amount of players and depth that they can go.
Most definitely. What the Warriors bring off the bench, McKenna Moffitt, good defender, good rebounder, maybe not the offensive threat, although I think there are times she could be. I think she just needs a little confidence. Same thing with Marley Hansel. Going to guard. She's going to do all the things, not going to hurt anybody. Now, we saw a game where she hit 3 threes.
Yes.
And not only did she hit 3 threes, they're the only 3 shots she's taken, and I think that's the most shots she's taken in a game this year. So, that is definitely a factor. I think fouls will be a major consideration for the Warriors. They're going to play man-to-man, and, of course, I think a lot of what you focus on if you're the Warriors defense, Kinsey Adcock, Caitlin Schisler, but they do have others that can hurt you too. I mean, Eva Cameron is usually good for at least 1-3 a game.
Yeah.
We've seen I think Courtney Merrigan is a really unsung player on that team and does a lot of things around the basket, and they do have some people that can come off the bench. Ellie Dias comes off the bench and gives them a lot of energy and really active going after the loose balls, can score inside. Tasha Stoll capable of hitting some outside shots. That's a big advantage for the Bulldogs. The last game they played, 47-43, Stanberry had a pretty good lead, and the Warriors did make a comeback at the end and tried to get back in. It just had too far to go to seal the deal. I think for the Warriors, the big thing is going to be, can they control Adcock to a degree? Can they stay out of foul trouble? And do they get enough points? Do they get some shots down from the outside? They're going to be harder to get simply because Stanberry is going to play man-to-man.
Yes.
And they're going to make those outside shots from the Epperleys a lot tougher. For Stanberry, I think the whole thing is, can Kinsey Adcock get off and going early? And can Caitlin Schisler be a threat down inside? We've seen her be really, really good, but like a lot of freshmen, there are some games she's not nearly as productive.
Yeah.
What does she do in this game? I think she's headed for a big game. Can the Warriors stay out of foul trouble? I give the edge to Stanberry in this game.
We'll be back with your Hoag Lumber Company starting lineups in just a moment on Albany TV.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry as we get set for this girls' championship game. It is a match between number 1 seed Albany, number 3 seed Stanberry. Let's go ahead and listen in here to the Hoag Lumber Company starting lineups. So again, those are a Starters for tonight for Stanberry is Caitlin Schisler, Kenzie Adcock, Eva Cameron, Allie Schieber, and Courtney Merrigan. For Albany, Emerson Hogue, Maddox Epperly, Kennedy Epperly, Caitlin Bunker, and Jaden Hilliard. So remember, tonight's starting lineup is brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. For Stanberry, they'll wear their home white uniforms, black lettering outlined in yellow. For Albany, their road green uniforms, white lettering outlined in black. As we get set, again, Bulldogs, or Stanberry will be the Bulldogs on the scoreboard. Albany will be the visitors as we get set for tonight's opening tip-off. It is brought to you by Smith Prudential Financial Services. Contact Smith Prudential Financial Services today at 660-726-3396. Caitlin Schisler, Jaden Hilliard doing the opening tip-off here tonight. And in the opening tip-off won here by Albany over the left wing here for Kennedy Epperly. Bunker over to the right wing for Hogue. Inside to Hilliard on the block. Goes strong. Up off glass for two. And a good start there for Hilliard down inside.
Absolutely.
Adcock with the basketball top of the key here for the Bulldogs for Eva Cameron. Trying to get it to Schisler. Knocked away. Picked back up by Cameron over to the right wing with it for Adcock. Up for Merrigan. Here to Cameron trying to send it inside for Schisler. Back out in the corner, Schieber from three. Long rebound pulled in by Hilliard. Into the corner with it is Kennedy Epperly. Step back three on the right wing. Just rolls out as Schisler pulls in the rebound. Adcock will slow things down. Up top for Cameron. Top of the key over to the right wing for Kenzie Adcock. A minute gone already here in the opening quarter. 2-0 Warriors with the lead. Merrigan, top of the key over to the left wing for Cameron. The pass to Schisler off the mark. Picked up by Merrigan on the wing. She'll send it up top here for Eva Cameron into the corner for Schisler. Her shot from three. Misses off iron. Rebound. Fought over between Merrigan and Bunker. Jump ball will go to Stanberry. Cameron will inbounds here for the Lady Bulldogs to start. With a minute and a half gone in the first quarter. Adcock on the block, goes up, puts it up off glass for two.
Yeah, that's too simple.
Maddox Epperly right wing here for the Lady Warriors. Over to Emmy Hogue, drives baseline. Sends it back out to Epperly. Kennedy Epperly with the basketball. She'll have it up at the top of the key. Back out for Hogue. Leaves it for Maddox Epperly, right wing. Her shot from three, drains it.
Good start. You hit your first three. She makes you feel like it's going to be your night.
Adcock with the basketball. Sends it up top for Schieber.
Warriors doing a little bit of switching. All these crosses. Don't expect that out of Schisler.
Merrigan backdoor for Cameron. Puts it up off glass for two.
Caught the Warriors sleeping. Good backdoor cut.
Maddox Epperly drives down to the block. High post for Bunker. Into the corner for Kennedy Epperly. Brings it back up out to the top of the key, trying to restart the Warrior offense. Kennedy Epperly can't get the shot to fall. Hilliard on the rebound, puts it up and in for two.
Good start for Hilliard. Couple of quick baskets for her.
3 minutes already gone here in the opening quarter. It's a 3-point Warrior lead, 7-4. Merrigan with the basketball on the left wing. Up top now here for Eva Cameron.
Got a feeling Hilliard's job is going to be kind of a help defender inside, although we have seen Merrigan hit a three.
Yes. Schieber deep on the right, or way out on the right wing, sends it into the corner here for Cameron. Up top for Adcock, for Schieber. Pass up for Cameron up at the top of the key. Puts up a shot and knocks it down. Eva Cameron out to a good start with 4 quick points.
I tell you, that's a big plus for Stanberry, because Cameron's generally not a source that you're going to get a lot of baskets.
Hogue with the basketball on the left wing, dribbles in, and she's going to be fouled. They're going to call it here on the floor. Foul is going to go against Schieber. That'll be her first, team's first. Kennedy Epperly will inbounds. Inbounds for Hilliard inside. Has it blocked away. And then Schisler going to be fouled as she came away with the basketball off the block. Foul here against the Warriors going to go against Hilliard. That'll be her first, team's first. That block on Hilliard was a partial block by both Schisler and Merrigan. Each had their hand on it. As Adcock leaves it for Merrigan, who puts it up off glass for two as Hilliard had to come off and help against Adcock. It left Merrigan open, and the help defender just a little too late to get back.
Caught trying to help.
Kennedy Epperly with the basketball, right wing. Mountain loses it. Back door for Hogue. High post, Bunker. Knocks it in.
That's a big lift, too.
Both teams know the meaning of this game, and both teams, being a rivalry, want that win and that trophy. Adcock with it on the deep on the right wing. Up top for Schieber. Schieber will pull it back out. High post for Merrigan. Has the shot rejected away by Hilliard. Ball knocked around, picked up here by Hogue. Maddox Epperly into the corner for Kennedy. Back to Maddox. Kennedy Epperly, right wing. Gets it off here for Hogue.
Again, you say this. We've said this a lot. They're trying to get a high post screen, but the Warriors got to use those screens too.
Ball knocked away, picked up here by Kennedy Epperly. She'll have it on the baseline. Drive, she's going to be fouled and is going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. They're going to get Schieber again. That'll be her second, team second. See, the Warrior guard just a little too deep, and the defender doesn't even get caught up in that screen unless you have the moving screen, which you can't have.
You almost want to catch it. You almost want to take that. They're just taking it and go right into their dribble. Catch it face up and then make a move.
Yeah.
Maybe you can give a fake one way and then come back to that screen, or you deny the screen and just take it right to the basket.
Epperly hits both free throws. Checking in are Dias and Stoll for Cameron and Schieber. Dias in the corner. Up top for Adcock. Back to Dias, right wing. Goes strong at the basket, rims out, tipped out of bounds off the hands of Schisler.
Good box out by Bunker.
Bringing it across midcourt here is going to be Maddox Epperly. Over to left wing for Hogue. Underneath 2 minutes left to play here in the opening quarter. It's a 3-point lead here in favor of the Warriors. Hilliard down on the block, spins. Too strong, rebound, fought over, Stanberry out of bounds. And it'll be Albany basketball.
In that time, I think Hilliard's going to fell off a little bit. And that's the first, and I think when she gets in trouble, that's what she does with her shooting.
Hogue will inbounds here for the Lady Warriors. They'll get to Hilliard on the block. She loses it, picked up though by Bunker. Out top here for Maddox Epperly. Trying to send it to her sister Kennedy, but hits off of Adcock and goes out of bounds as the Warriors sneak away with another.
Caught a break.
Kennedy will inbounds here for the Lady Warriors. But get it inbounds here for Hilliard. Bunker from the left elbow, can't get it to go. Maddox Epperly loses it, gets it off to Hilliard. She can't finish. Dias on the rebound. Schisler spins, goes up off glass for two.
Nice take. Pretty spin move.
11-10 is the lead here in favor of the Lady Warriors. Pass to Hilliard, gets a little too deep. Able to regain it, puts it back up off glass.
That time got a little pump fake.
Yep.
Get her off her feet, get Schisler off her feet, then finished up strong.
Dias into the corner to Adcock. Drives baseline, bounces out, rebound picked up here by Schisler. The shot from Stoll misses, rebound pulled in here by Bunker. And Kennedy Epperly going to be fouled, will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul here is going to go against Kenzie Adcock. That'll be her first, team's third. As Kennedy Epperly at the free throw line for 2 free throws, hits the first. Lady Warriors take a 5-point lead here, 15-10. Checking in for Stanberry is going to be Addison Graham, as she'll check in here for Stoll with 33 seconds left, or sorry, for Schisler here with 33.3 left to play in the first.
Well, and here's a case of if the Warriors get the ball back, they should go directly to
Hilliard
or Bunker in the low post.
Tasha Stoll for Graham inside the paint. Off the mark, rebound pulled in by Stoll, and she's going to be fouled as she puts up the bucket.
Yeah, that's what, again, Warriors getting kind of worked over on the offensive glass here.
Foul goes against Emmy Hogue, her first, and team second.
Warriors seem to be getting pushed right underneath the basket.
Well, they've got their bigs out guarding out away from the basket, and that's putting the guards in down and low where they're not used to coming away with the rebounds, as Stoll misses the and one. 15-12, Lady Warriors with the lead. Maddox Epperly drives, can't get the shot to go. Hilliard on the rebound, put back, no good. Picked up now by Stoll on the rebound. Not going to get the shot off. After 1 quarter of play, the Lady Warriors lead here by 3, 15-12. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress. East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave, fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com.
Albany basketball to start out the second quarter of play. Maddox Epperly with the basketball, right wing, gets it down to Hilliard on the block. Goes strong, can't finish, rebound. Cameron picks it up off the rebound.
Right idea.
Adcock with it in the corner. And a little pick and roll. Schisler unable to finish. Rebound pulled in by Maddox Epperly. Maddox right wing. Step back just in front of the three-point line. Can't get it to go. Tipped away, picked up here by Dias on the rebound.
If I tell Hilliard anything, it would be just to slow down on offense. Maybe the same thing for Caitlin Schisler.
Yeah. Cameron for Merrigan, back up top for Dias. Dias trying to leave it off there for Merrigan. Hits off her foot, picked up by Kennedy Epperly. Quickly up now for Maddox. And she's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2. Foul is going to go here against Eva Cameron. It'll be her first, team's first.
Not a lot of turnovers early on. A lot of missed shots.
Yeah. Missing on the first is Maddox. She'll miss on the second rebound. Pulled in by Bunker, tied up with Merrigan. It'll go to Stanberry on the jump ball. Bringing it across midcourt here is going to be Adcock. Up for Dias. Schisler, left wing three, drains it.
Well, that's a big difference there. If she can hit that shot, that pulls Bunker out to where she has to guard and gives her an opportunity to beat her off the dribble of the basket.
Maddox Epperly up top for Kennedy. Long two, no good. Rebound pulled in by Maddox, gets the rebound, and going to be called for the travel. 15-15, a minute 45 gone here in the second quarter of play. Adcock over to left wing for Dias. Into the corner with it now for Adcock. Trying to get it to Schisler. Knocked away. Picked up here by Kennedy Epperly. Now for Maddox Epperly. Pass up to Hogue is behind her. It goes out of bounds. Ellie Dias sends it over for Adcock. Up top for Eva Cameron. Allie Schieber will check in at the next stoppage here for the Lady Bulldogs. Adcock right wing. Brings it up to the top of the key, trying to restart the Lady Bulldog offense. Gets it for Dias, back into the corner for Adcock. Drives baseline and goes up, puts it in for two.
Well,
Stanberry has their first lead of the night, or of the day, 17-15, as Schieber going to check in here for Dias.
Well, and you got to make and good gambles on steals.
Yes.
That just put Adcock on the drive where I think she's probably most effective. She can hit the three, but I think she's really good when she's going to the basket.
Hogue with it in the corner. Back out for Maddox Epperly from three. Misses off iron. Hilliard on the putback, has it knocked away. Picked up, back up by Maddox Epperly, can't get it to go. And then it's Merrigan on the rebound. Adcock from the free throw line. Knocks it in.
The best player, how does she get that open?
Yeah. 19-15, a 4-point ball game. Maddox Epperly dribbles down to the block, leaves it off for Hilliard. The bunker, left wing to Hogue.
Bunker had a wide open look from 12, passed it up.
Kennedy Epperly, high post for Bunker. Over to Kennedy Epperly from three. Misses off back iron. Hilliard on the putback for two.
The Warriors really needed that.
8 points on the night here for Hilliard in the early going. Steal here by Kennedy Epperly. Leaves it off for her sister Maddox. Goes down to the block, too strong. Hogue pulls in the rebound. Turns around, goes back up, no good. And then Merrigan walled off Hilliard on the rebound. Schieber gets it down for Schisler on the block. Goes up and forces it in for two.
Just got to go hands up. Warriors have been trying to go a little too, when they get it on the break, just forcing some bad shots. There's a,
Foul going to be called here against Eva Cameron. It'll be her second, team second. Dias and Stoll will check in. As checking out will be Schisler and Cameron. Maddox Epperly will inbounds.
It's a chance for go directly in the post.
Get a
warning.
Warning here. Again, Stoll. Ball inbounds for Hilliard, leaves it off for Maddox Epperly. Baseline, sends it out for Kennedy. Her shot from three, high arching shot, misses everything out of bounds.
Well,
defender kind of came out and the ball went up higher than I expected, I believe.
Well, yeah, maybe trying to go too quick.
Yeah.
She's going to get some open ones, but don't need to force.
Adcock with the basketball, left wing.
Good closeouts by Stanberry, by the way.
Can't finish. And then a tie up here between Maddox Epperly and Merrigan will go to Albany.
Just too awful quick. on that jump ball. That's my pet. That's one of my many pet peeves.
Yes. 3 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. 21-17. Stanberry with the lead. Into the corner. Kennedy Epperly shot from three. Misses off iron. Schieber on the rebound. A foul going to be called here against Hogue. The foul against Emmy Hogue is going to be her second, team's first. As Hansel will check in here for Hogue with just underneath 3 minutes left to play here in the second quarter.
This would be a chance for Ellie Dias to go to work. Going to be a lot more physical than Marley.
Schieber brings it down to the block, almost lost it, able to regain it, sends it back out now to Stoll. Up top for Schieber. High post to Adcock, backdoor Dias. Can't get it to go as she ran right into Hilliard. Maddox Epperly with the basketball, has it right wing.
Got somebody in the post.
In the corner to Hansel, trying to send it back to Maddox Epperly, out of bounds here off of Adcock. Kennedy will inbounds this time for the Lady Warriors. Into the corner here for Hansel. Back in the corner for Kennedy Epperly. Down the bunker inside. Can't get the first one to go. Second chance will be fouled. As that time, the Warriors going right at Ellie Dias on the block, guarding against Bunker. As Dias will pick up her first, team's third. Bunker will miss, short off front iron.
A little short-armed. You know how many times we say it, get arm up and finish up high.
Second free throw. Hits off front iron and falls in. Timeout going to be called here by Albany. We're back after this Petty Giannotto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
21-18 is the lead here in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. The basketball coming on the Petty Giannotto Center timeout. Check out Petty Giannotto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
Going to get Bunker a little breather here. McKenna Moffitt comes in the ball game. If Schisler comes back in, which we expect she will.
Expect to see Bunker come back in.
Well, it'd be interesting to see if Moffitt guards her. I mean, she can guard her.
Schieber shot from three. Misses everything, out of bounds. It'll be Albany basketball. Three-point ball game, 21-18. Lady Bulldogs with the lead. Maddox Epperly with the basketball into the corner for Moffitt. Sends it inside for Hilliard. Takes it right at Merrigan, who puts it up off glass for two.
Much better, much better.
10 points here in the early going for Hilliard. 1:33 left to play here in the second quarter. Stoll for Merrigan baseline. Knocks it down.
There's a lot of nice stuff.
Maddox Epperly for Hansel. The pass into the corner goes out of bounds.
It's got a little bit lost there.
Yeah. Merrigan deep on the left wing here to Dias. Into the corner, Stoll, shot from three. Misses off back iron. Kennedy Epperly pulls in the rebound. Maddox dribbles in too far, and they're going to get a foul called here against Stoll.
Get it on the floor, I assume.
Yes. That'll be her first, team's first. Stoll will check out as Cameron will check back in. Ball inbounds up top for Hilliard. for Hansel. Shot from 3. Hits off the top of the backboard. (23-20). Stanberry with the lead as Cameron gets it across midcourt. Into the corner here to Merrigan. Up top for Dias. Trying to get to Schieber. Get a foul called here off the floor, or off the ball. I think it's going to go against Maddox Epperly. Take that back there and put it against Kennedy Epperly. That's her first, team second.
Good out of bounds plays from Stanberry for an open look here.
They get it to Dias down on the block. Hits off back iron, gets her own rebound, puts it back up and in for 2.
Yep. It's a killer. I just think Dias a lot stronger.
Maddox Epperly, runner inside the paint, can't get it to go, tipped out of bounds off the hands of Dias.
It's just bad shots. You don't have to be in that big a hurry. You may have to now with 8.6 to go.
Pass up, Hilliard.
There you go.
Maddox Epperly, top of the key 3, misses off
That's
iron.
Still, that one you got to take.
And goes out of bounds here with 2.8. Dias will inbounds here for Adcock. And she's not going to get a shot off. 25-20 is the lead here for Stanberry at the half. Remember your halftime tonight here today on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany. Looking to grow your future close to home? At Lone Star Investments in Albany, Missouri, Tanya is there to help you build lasting financial security. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, or just getting started, Tanya offers personalized guidance every step of the way. Stop by Lone Star Investments today, where your goals are their priority. Because investing isn't just about money, it's about peace of mind. Lone Star Investments, Albany, Missouri. Secure your tomorrow starting today. Whether it's early mornings, late nights, or anything in between, Fit and Gather on the Square in Stanberry is always open, so you never miss a workout. Joining is easy. Memberships can be purchased online through the Gym Master member app or by contacting Katie at 816-262-3921. Looking for motivation and variety? Check out the class schedule in the app or on their Facebook page. With equipment for every fitness level and a welcoming community atmosphere, this is more than a gym, it's a place for wellness. Stop making excuses and start making progress. Join Fit and Gather today and get stronger together. Fit and Gather, open 24/7. Your workout, your time.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry. Again, I'd like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you today's broadcast today here on Albany TV, including BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, the Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany. Johnson Controls. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association. The Briar Patch on the west side of the square in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. Sublime Formal Wear on the west side of the square in Albany. East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany. Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC. JC Designs just off the square in Albany and B&B Barbecue. Lone Star Investments off the square on the square in Albany. RMI Insurance with locations in Grant City and Stanberry, and RMI Lippincott Insurance in Albany. The City of Albany. Williams Construction. H&B Bank in Stanberry. Fit and Gather on the square in Stanberry. Pineview Manor in Stanberry and Main Street, Albany. The Albany Booster Club, Albany and Stanberry School Districts, and the Printer and New Shopper located in Albany. Taking a look at the stats from the first half. For Stanberry, they're shooting 12 for 25 from the field, 1 for 5 from behind the three-point arc, 0 for 1 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Caitlin Chisler with 7.6 points for Kenzie Adcock, 4 points on the night for Eva Cameron and Courtney Merrigan, 2 points for Tasha Stoll and Ellie Dias. For Albany, they're shooting 7 for 30 from the field, 1 for 8 from behind the three-point arc, 5 for 8 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Jaden Hilliard with 10 points, 4 points on the night for Kennedy Epperly, 3 points for Maddox Epperly, and 3 points on the night for Caitlin Bunker.
Well, neither team is turning it over a lot. I think that I've got each team with 3. Warriors with more shot attempts, but
shooting at just under 25% at 23%, where Stanberry shooting just under 50% at 48%.
Well, and I think what you're looking at there is quality of shots.
Yes.
And when 10 of their 20 points has come from Jaden Hilliard.
Yes.
Inside. And
she's 5 for 7 inside at the moment.
And probably needs to get it more often than what she's getting it.
Yes.
And like we've always said, if you can make something go inside, you're going to open up something from the outside because you're going to force the double down. And I don't know. It's to me, they're just Warriors are taking a lot of forced shots, and when I say forced, that usually means bad shots.
Yes.
The last one, you had to take it because the clock was running down the end of the half. But I just think that there were times I thought Warriors had a pretty good rhythm in the first quarter. Had 15 points, and then all of a sudden, I thought by the second quarter they just started going faster and faster and faster, and they weren't nearly as patient. And in that stretch, especially it happened when Stanberry got ahead, not by a lot. 2 points, 4 points. They got their biggest lead right on the last basket of the first half on that putback by Ellie Dias. But you're only down 2 points, 4 points. Take your time, score, go play defense. But there's we've got to have a 4 and 5 point possession, and it just doesn't happen that way. And I thought Stanberry looked more poised offensively. I'll just put it that way. And they're not hitting every shot either.
No.
But and Warriors have done a pretty good job on the glass. They've out-rebounded Stanberry. But I just think quality of shots is the difference in the first half and second half.
We'll get ready to start second half action when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. Not only does eating beef provide good nutrition, it supports the local economy. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to be an active part in today's agriculture. From first dates to graduations and everything in between, beef is there to help celebrate all of life's great moments. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner. When you bank at H&B Bank, you bank with a financial institution that people trust. You also bank with an institution that handles decision-making locally. When you're in need of lending advice, turn to the bank that carries experience and compassion for every situation. With loans available for home mortgages, rural land, ag lending, and much more, you can trust that H&B Bank provides the right fit for all your needs. Come see the staff at the Stanberry branch and see how H&B Bank is making it possible. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Finding the very best insurance value can be as simple as finding the right agent who represents the right companies with the right coverage for each customer's individual needs. As an independent insurance agency representing over 30 A-rated companies, Rural Missouri Insurance has just what you need. Just like a good coach chooses the right play for the situation, Rural Missouri Insurance chooses the right company and coverage for each of their customers. If you're looking for better value in your business or personal insurance, go with the team that has options for every situation. Rural Missouri Insurance in Grant City and Stanberry, or RMI Lippincott in Albany. Pineview Manor in Stanberry has been providing kind, gentle, and compassionate care for over 40 years. Pineview Manor is a skilled nursing facility that provides care for residents requiring a certain level of medical care that can't be met through home or other community services. Pineview Manor in Stanberry features physical, occupational, and speech therapy, as well as assisted living. Pineview Manor in Stanberry. There's someplace like home.
$25-20 is the lead here for Stanberry as we get ready to start second half action. Remember, your halftime tonight here on Albany TV is brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships.
We'll look for a set play coming out for the Bulldogs. They have the ball to start the second half. For the Warriors, the big thing is don't try to get it all back in one possession. I mean, it's going to be, whenever you're behind, everybody thinks you get back in the game by scoring, and that's somewhat true, but you get back in the game by getting stops at the defensive end.
Both teams will bring out their original five starters. It'll be Schisler, Adcock, Cameron, Schieber, and Merrigan for Stanberry. Epperly, Hogue, Hilliard. And the back cut put up and good off the shot there from Schisler.
Bunker had really pretty good position, just didn't see the ball.
Yeah. Hogue with the basketball, leaves it up top here for Hilliard, over to the right wing for Maddox Epperly. Her shot tipped there by Schieber. Ball knocked around, and they're going to get a timeout called here by Stanberry. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Stanberry with the basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Schieber with the basketball, sends it up top for Merrigan. Over to the right wing for Schisler. Back to Merrigan. Up top, Cameron from three. Rims out, rebound pulled in though by Merrigan. Back out to Cameron. Allie Schieber for Schisler down on the block. Goes up, bounces around, ball tipped around, and another rebound here by Stanberry. And Schisler this time going to be fouled as the Warriors getting beat up on the defensive glass here in this half.
In 1 minute, the Warriors have taken a forced shot and given up 3 offensive rebounds. Good work by the Bulldogs.
Foul against Bunker, her first, team's first, as Schisler hits the first free throw. She's now in double digits with 10 points. Second free throw attempt from Schisler, banks in.
He gets a little smile. He got a break on that.
29-20, a minute gone here to play in the third quarter. Top of the key, Bunker. Over to left wing for Maddox Epperly. Loses her defender. Shot from three, misses off iron. Allie Schieber on the rebound.
Well, that was a good look.
Into the corner with it for Merrigan. Up top for Cameron. Top of the key for Schisler. Down to the block. And puts it up off glass for two.
There's too many weapons, too much Schieber or too much Schisler for the Warriors right now.
Bunker top of the key over to left wing for Maddox Epperly. High post, pick and roll for Bunker, and partially tipped there off the hands of Merrigan. Stanberry up to an 11-point lead as Adcock drives, leaves it short off front iron. Another rebound here by the Bulldogs offensively as Adcock going to be fouled and going to the line to shoot two. Those Warriors just not boxing out as the foul goes against Maddox Epperly, her first, team second. Adcock misses on the first. Hits the second to go up 12.
Well, the Warriors look really bad body language right now. It's like they don't know where shots are going to come from.
Hogue up top for Hilliard, over to the right wing for Maddox Epperly. Bunker drives, pulls it back out for Kennedy Epperly. Kennedy drives to the basket, can't get the shot to go. Rebound picked up by Stanberry. Schisler down inside for Schieber, trying to leave it off for Merrigan, just out of a reach, out of bounds.
Little miscommunication maybe.
So Merrigan was cutting towards the basket in the pass, kind of towards the corner. Hogue, top of the key, over to left wing now for Bunker. High, up high here for Kennedy Epperly, over down to Bunker. Maddox Epperly up top here for Hogue.
Got to look at the basket, somebody.
Hogue drives, lays it up off glass for two. Nice take there from Emmy on that drive. Brings it back to a 10-point ball game, 32-22 in favor of the Bulldogs. Adcock inside the paint, can't get the shot to fall. Bunker on the rebound. Kennedy Epperly, deep left wing three, misses off back iron. Rebound pulled in here by Hilliard. Jump ball is going to stay with Albany.
Warriors can't buy one from distance.
Hilliard at the high post is going to be called for the travel. (32-22) is the lead in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. 4:35 left to play in the third. Merrigan trying to get it down inside to Schieber. Back up top for Merrigan. Up for Schisler. Her second three of the game. Rolls out as Merrigan all alone on the block. Comes away with the rebound and puts it in for two. And a timeout going to be called here by the Lady Warriors. We're back after this Petty John Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Hogue Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Hogue Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Albany basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout, bringing it across midcourt. Maddox Epperly up top now here for Hogue. Deep on the left wing for Bunker, up top now for Kennedy Epperly.
Look at the. No, never mind. And that ball went out back to the post.
Hilliard down inside with it. Has a couple of defenders come out with her. She's trying to send it back out. A foul going to be called here against Stanberry. It's going to go against Allie Schieber. That'll be her third.
Well,
team's first.
When the ball went from the wing back to the point, Hilliard had Schisler on her hip. Quick feed, and you get the ball right back into got one dribble and you got a layup.
Maddox Epperly drives, tipped out of her hands by Merrigan. (34-22), a 12-point Lady Bulldog lead. Pass into the corner, tipped out of bounds off the hands of Maddox Epperly. Ellie Dias is going to check in here for Schieber with 3:42 left in the third. Adcock tied up there by Maddox Epperly. Jump ball stays here with Stanberry. Eva Cameron will inbounds here for the Lady Bulldogs. Into the corner to Adcock. Up top for Schisler. For Eva Cameron. Loses it. Picked up here by Albany. And it looks like we're going to another jump ball. This time we'll go to Albany. Kennedy Epperly will inbounds up top here for Maddox Epperly into the corner to Bunker. High post for Hilliard. Back out. Kennedy Epperly for Maddox Epperly left wing. Up top for Hogue.
Well, Stanberry's doing a smart thing.
Hilliard from the right elbow. Misses off back iron. Dias on the rebound. And a foul going to be called here against Bunker.
Well, Stanberry doing the right thing. They're taking a page from Worth County's book in the last game, and that they're just certain people that you don't have to guard because they're not going to shoot it outside, and that's just going to make it doubly tough on anything that goes on.
Adcock loses it, picked up by Bunker. Hogue quickly up for Maddox Epperly. And going to be a travel called here against Maddox. Eva Cameron to bring the ball across midcourt into the corner for Merrigan. Up top for Schisler. Has it stripped away here by Kennedy Epperly. And she's going to be fouled, going to go to the line to shoot two as the foul picked up here by Eva Cameron. It'll be her third, team second. First free throw attempt here from Kennedy Epperly is good. 5 points all tonight, all coming from the free throw line here for Kennedy. Give her 6. Cameron with the basketball, top of the key. And picking up the foul here is Kennedy Epperly. It will be her second, team's fourth. Next one will put Stanberry at the line with 2:24 left to play here in the third quarter. Inbounds up top for Schisler, trying to get it down there to Dias. A foul going to be called here against Hogue.
Well,
it'll be her third.
You know, the big thing is don't let her catch it in there.
Yeah.
You know, beat her to the spot, get off to the ball, don't get front cut. You don't have that problem.
Dias hits the first. Hits on the second. Back up to a 12-point Lady Bulldog lead as they're outscoring the Warriors 11-4 here in this third quarter. Hogue into the corner here for Caitlin Bunker. Up top for Kennedy Epperly to Maddox Epperly. Drives inside the paint, banks it up off glass for 2. Cameron high post for Merrigan. Pass tipped. Picked up here by Hilliard. Takes it, goes up, and knocks it in off glass.
That's a tough take.
Yeah, she went coast to coast.
And
or not quite coast to coast, but.
And finished under pressure.
Yeah. Dias with the basketball, spins. is going to be getting the bucket and the foul.
Oh, you can't count both of them. Well, I guess you can.
Foul goes here against Kennedy Epperly, her third.
But you know, I do like it.
Yeah.
From one standpoint, but not every referee calls it.
Yes. Dias can't get the and one, but misses on the putback as Hilliard comes away with the block. But another offensive rebound there for the Lady Bulldogs. Hogue with the basketball, sends it in the corner for Kennedy Epperly, drives baseline down to the block, tipped there by Schisler. And then Kennedy Epperly unable to regain it as it goes out of bounds. It's one of those things with Kennedy trying to drive inside. You're going up against the bigs inside. What are you expecting?
It's a fool's errand. They're going with the idea maybe I'll get fouled.
Adcock almost loses it out of bounds as she falls out of bounds. Merrigan with the basketball. Out for Dias. Puts up the shot, knocks it down.
Warriors made a little run. Stanberry has an answer, back to 12.
8-point ball game here off the bench here for Dias. 40-28, 45 seconds left to play here in the third. Maddox Epperly goes up, looking for the foul, doesn't get it, but tipped out of bounds here off of Stanberry.
Well, how many times has the ball gone into the low post in this quarter?
Not a lot.
I don't remember it doing it. Maybe once.
Maybe once. I said Hilliard had one on the elbow that she got, but that was about it that I can remember. Bunker trying to send it down to low block here for Maddox Epperly. Can't get the shot to go. Tipped around. Out of bounds here off of Stanberry. Stoll will check in here for the Lady Bulldogs as she'll check in here for Eva Cameron with 30 seconds left here in the third. Inbounds up for Hilliard for Maddox Epperly to Hogue. Drives, and she's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul going to be called here against Ellie Dias. It'll be her second, team's third. First from Hogue, spins around for a while and falls in. Hansel will check in here for Kennedy Epperly. Hogue misses it all on the second. 40-29, an 11-point ball game in favor of Stanberry. Dias to bring the ball across midcourt for the Lady Bulldogs. Has it up at the top of the key. Dias at midcourt.
That was really close to being over and back.
Adcock can't get it to go. Tipped around, picked up here by Bunker. Quickly sends it up here for Hogue. Takes it up off glass for 2. And at the end of the third quarter, the Lady Warriors trail by 9, 40-31. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Brighten any day with the Briar Patch in Albany, Missouri. From fresh flower bouquets and custom arrangements to charming home decor and unique gifts, the Briar Patch is something special for every occasion. Whether it's birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, or just because, the Briar Patch's friendly team makes it easy to find the perfect way to show you care. Stop by the Briar Patch in Albany, your hometown flower and gift shop, where small town charm blooms every day. Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress.
40-31 is the lead here in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. They'll start out with the basketball to start out this fourth quarter of play. Ball inbounds into the backcourt here for Adcock. Into the corner, Merrigan. Merrigan loses it, picks it back up, partially tipped there by Hilliard. Ellie Dias goes up. Her shot no good. Jump ball will go to Albany.
But after 3 offensive rebounds in the first half, Stanberry's been working hard, got 10
Yes.
at the end of the third quarter. So 7 offensive rebounds in that quarter.
And a foul called here against Stoll on the inbounds. That is her second, team's first. Ball inbounds here for Maddox Epperly. Gets across midcourt, has it up at the top of the key. Moffitt gets it inside here to Hilliard on the block. Goes strong, too strong. Rebound picked up here by Adcock. Merrigan for Dias. Can't get the shot to go. Ball tipped around, picked up here by Maddox Epperly on the rebound. Maddox drives in, and it's going to be called for the offensive foul. That'll be her second, team's first.
Good job by Schieber. Step in and take it.
.45 seconds gone in the fourth quarter of play. It's a 9-point Lady Bulldog lead here, 40-31. Tasha Stoll brings the ball across midcourt for Adcock. Into the corner to Merrigan. For Stoll. Trying to send it down to Schieber. Knocked away by a mixture of Moffitt and Hilliard, and a foul called against Stanberry. They'll get it against Schieber. That's her fourth, team second. Hogue will check in here for Hansel. Maddox Epperly into the corner for Moffitt. Hogue with the basketball up top here for McKenna Moffitt. I think they're trying to send it cross court there to Hogue. Picked away by Maddox Epperly. She goes up, can't get it to go. Hilliard on fighting down the rebound is going to be fouled here on the floor.
But you can see what they do. I mean, they don't guard Bunker away from the basket. They don't guard Moffitt away from the basket. They're not really guarding Hogue away from the basket. See, in essence, you're putting 5 people below the free throw line, or 3 people below the free throw line all the time.
Ball inbounds for Bunker on the block as she comes in, puts it up off glass for 2. And she checked back in there for Moffitt. Merrigan checked out as well as Schieber checks back in. Adcock drives all the way through the defense and puts it up inside the paint for
again,
easy 2 points.
A bad gamble on a steal. They're off to the races.
Hogue dribbles down to the left block, goes up. She's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul will go here against Dias. That will be her third, team's fourth. Warriors will be shooting free throws here for the final 6:10 of the fourth quarter.
And what Adcock did, to me, that's the strength of her game.
Yes. As Hogue misses the first free throw.
Nope.
Misses on the second. Stoll comes away with the rebound. Pass up to Adcock, knocked away, picked up here by Schieber. Adcock up top here for Stoll. Schisler back in the corner. Dias from 3. Misses off iron. Rebound pulled in here by Schieber. And then they're going to get a jump ball that stays here with Stanberry.
But again, another offensive rebound.
Yeah.
Time by Schieber.
Stoll will check out, as checking back in is going to be Eva Cameron. Ball inbounds for Adcock on the block.
Now that's either a jump or a travel.
They are going to get a jump ball. It goes back to Albany.
A little bit of a late call out of that.
Left wing for Emmy Hogue. Leaves it off here for Kennedy Epperly. For Maddox up at the top of the key. Maddox high post for Bunker. Trying to send it in for Hilliard and just couldn't quite see the ball come in as it hits off or out of bounds.
It's the right idea, but they're just too close. I mean, that's just a tough
angle
pass. It's a tough pass or tough angle to catch it.
Cameron back for Adcock. For Dias. Drives in, blocked by Hilliard. Schisler on the rebound, can't get it to go. Jump ball will go to Stanberry. Timeout called here by the Lady Bulldogs. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Whether it's early mornings, late nights, or anything in between, Fit and Gather on the Square in Stanberry is always open, so you never miss a workout. Joining is easy. Memberships can be purchased online through the Gym Master member app or by contacting Katie at 816-262-3921. Looking for motivation and variety? Check out the class schedule in the app or on their Facebook page. With equipment for every fitness level and a welcoming community atmosphere, this is more than a gym, it's a place for wellness. Stop making excuses and start making progress. Join Fit and Gather today and get stronger together. Fit and Gather open 24/7. Your workout, your time.
42-33, 5:07 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Ball inbounds here for Schisler. Goes up, too strong. Rebound pulled in by Hilliard. Hogue with the basketball, top of the key.
I don't know if we got a set here.
Maddox Epperly, top of the key. Trying to get it down to Bunker on the block. Spins around, puts it up, and falls out. Up top for Dias. To Schisler up the high post. Gets it down to Eva Cameron. Turns around, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound pulled in by Hilliard. And the pass up there to Maddox Epperly. Her and Dias collide. Goes out of bounds here off of Stanberry. Maddox Epperly will inbounds here for Bunker. Back to Maddox Epperly, right wing. Up top for Emmy Hogue.
Oh, turn the corner and go.
Kennedy Epperly, the right wing for Maddox. Drives down to the baseline, spins around, can't get the shot to go. Hilliard on the rebound, trying to put it back up. She's going to be fouled, will go to line to shoot two. Foul against Merrigan, her second, team's fifth. As the first free throw from Hilliard bounces out.
Little arch, get a little arch.
Been stuck on a 9-point ball game here for a while. Hilliard misses on the second, Dias on the rebound. Bringing it across midcourt, here's Adcock. Up top for Cameron. Up to Dias, top of the key, left wing. Now here for Merrigan. Back up to Dias. Pass tipped around, picked back up by Dias. For Adcock, her shot off the mark. Schisler pulls in the rebound, loses it out of bounds. Foul called here against Hogue. Foul against Emmy Hogue is going to be her fourth, team second.
Nothing to save her for. Yep, there's a...
Inbounds to Schisler. She's going to get the bucket and the foul. As this time they're going to get Hilliard. That'll be her second, team's third.
She's going to be a handful for a number of years. Really good-looking freshman.
Misses on the and one. Merrigan on the putback, no good. Hilliard loses it out of bounds here off of Stanberry. 15 points already on the night for the freshman Schisler. It's an 11-point Lady Bulldog lead, 3:15 left to play here in the fourth. Hogue with the basketball. Trying to send it in for Hilliard. Tipped by Dias, picked up here by Adcock. Merrigan on the wing. And a foul called here against Hilliard. That's going to be her third, team's fourth. Three minutes left to play in the ball game. 44-33 is the lead. Trying to get it to Dias on the block. Goes up strong off glass. Kennedy Epperly leaves it off for Hogue.
Somebody got to look to shoot it here.
Maddox Epperly corner three, misses off iron. Rebound pulled in by Dias. Adcock, right wing. Up top for Dias. Over to left wing for Cameron, into the corner with it for Merrigan. Back out Schisler from three. Misses off inside iron. Merrigan is going to be fouled. That's going to be the end of the night for Hogue. Hogue will foul out of the ball game as Moffitt will check in with 2:08 left to play here in the fourth.
And again, after three first half offensive rebounds for Stanberry, 14 for the game.
Merrigan will hit the first. They've done a great job on the offensive glass here in this half.
Been more physical, more active.
Second free throw from Merrigan is good. She's got 8 in the ball game. 2:05 left to play here in the game. Timeout called here by Albany. A 30-second Petty John Auto Center timeout. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
When you bank at H&B Bank, you bank with a financial institution that people trust. You also bank with an institution that handles decision-making locally. When you're in need of lending advice, turn to the bank that carries experience and compassion for every situation. With loans available for home mortgages, rural land, ag lending, and much more, you can trust that H&B Bank provides the right fit for all your needs. Come see the staff at the Stanberry branch and see how H&B Bank is making it possible. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
48-33, a 15-point lead here in favor of the Lady Bulldogs with 2:03 left to play here in the fourth quarter. It'll be Albany basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Moffitt with the basketball, and they're not even attempting to guard. They're doubling up Hilliard anytime she gets the basketball. Hilliard, high post for Bunker. Knocks it down from the right elbow.
Well, and where's that been? She's had that shot a couple of times and just hasn't taken it.
Dias for Schisler, up top to Merrigan, tipped out of bounds off the hands of Hilliard.
But that's what you want, to
Yes.
go inside. You get the double down, you throw it out, you've got a wide open look.
Cameron will inbounds here for Merrigan. Her shot tipped up. Dias on the rebound, puts it back up and in for two.
And a double, 11 rebounds for Ellie Dias.
And not necessarily the tallest person out on the floor.
Nope. Maybe the most active.
Yeah. Maddox Epperly trying to send it out to the corner for Kennedy. Her shot from three. Rims out. Maddox with a shot. Puts it up, misses off back iron. Schieber on the rebound. And Merrigan puts it up off glass for two. (52-35), Stanberry with the lead. Moffitt up top to the high post here for Bunker. To the left wing here for Kennedy Epperly. Step back three. Drains it.
Little, too late.
Timeout called here by Albany. Back with more in a moment on Albany TV.
Finding the very best insurance value can be as simple as finding the right agent who represents the right companies with the right coverage for each customer's individual needs. As an independent insurance agency representing over 30 A-rated companies, Rural Missouri Insurance has just what you need. Just like a good coach chooses the right play for the situation, Rural Missouri Insurance chooses the right company and coverage for each of their customers. If you're looking for better value in your business or personal insurance, go with the team that has options for every situation. Rural Missouri Insurance in Grant City and Stanberry, or RMI Lippincott in Albany. Pineview Manor in Stanberry has been providing kind, gentle, and compassionate care for over 40 years. Pineview Manor is a skilled nursing facility that provides care for residents requiring a certain level of medical care that can't be met through home or other community services. Pineview Manor in Stanberry features physical, occupational, and speech therapy, as well as assisted living. Pineview Manor in Stanberry. There's someplace like home.
Schisler will inbounds here for the Bulldogs, coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Inbounds here for Merrigan to Dias. Cross court to Cameron. Trying to get to Adcock, has it on the block, misses short. Ball tipped around, picked up here by Maddox Epperly. Maddox Epperly puts it up off glass for two. Adcock's kind of lost a shoe. And I don't know if the Warriors knew where she was. They finally find her. As Schisler gets the ball across midcourt, inside the paint, down to the block. Can't get the shot to fall, tipped around, out of bounds here off of Stanberry. 52-40, a 12-point ball game. 15 and a half left to play here in the fourth. In the corner, shot from Moffitt, knocks down a three.
That's a good sign, really.
Dias loses it out of bounds. She's out of bounds. We're going to talk about it here.
What is there to talk about?
Yeah. Unless Stanberry maybe got a timeout first. Okay, so there was out of bounds here against Stanberry, and then a timeout was called. So they try to get the timeout first. That's what they were talking about. We'll be back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. Not only does eating beef provide good nutrition, it supports the local economy. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to be an active part in today's agriculture. From first dates to graduations and everything in between, beef is there to help celebrate all of life's great moments. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
Petty John Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Petty John's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
Albany basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. 5 seconds remain here in the ball game. Stanberry's already got this game won. It's just, can the Warriors make it a little bit closer here? Into the corner, Moffitt from three. Misses off back iron. Rebound pulled in here by Maddox Epperly. Goes up, knocked away. That is going to do it as Stanberry is your champion here at the Stanberry Tournament, 52-43. We're going to keep it here for the trophy presentations. All part of your post game tonight here on Albany TV, brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good. So the Albany Warriors will be awarded the second place trophy.
Stay out there.
And Stanberry will be awarded the first place champions trophy. We're back with more post game as we take a look at who tonight's winner's circle player of the game will be when we come back in a moment.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Stanberry is the champions here of the Stanberry tournament. And let's go ahead and take a look at the stats for the ball game for Stanberry. They shoot 22 for 56 from the field, 1 for 9 from behind the three-point arc, 7 for 11 from the free throw line tonight. They're led in scoring tonight by Caitlin Schisler with 15 points, 12 points on the night tonight off the bench for Ellie Dias, 10 points tonight for Courtney Merrigan, 9 points for Kenzie Adcock, 4 points tonight for Eva Cameron, 2 points for Tasha Stoll. For Albany, they shoot 16 for 58 from the field tonight, 3 for 15 from behind the three-point arc, 8 for 16 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring tonight by Jaden Hilliard with 12 points, 9 points tonight for Kennedy Epperly, 7 points tonight for Maddox Epperly and Caitlin Bunker, 5 points for Emmy Hogue, 3 points tonight for McKenna Moffitt. And Mike, tonight we're in agreement. Our winner of Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game goes to Ellie Dias, finishing the night with a double-double.
Well, yeah, and like I said, you could always make the argument for Caitlin Schisler. I thought she had an excellent ball game as well. But Dias came off the bench and put up a double-double, 12 points and 11 rebounds, and just relentless on the offensive glass. I think she had 5 or 6 offensive rebounds. I thought the big story was they were twofold. I thought when the game was still in the balance, I thought Albany took a lot of bad shots. And then the other difference as we started the second half, Stanberry ended up with 14 offensive rebounds, 11 in the second half.
Yeah.
And Warriors simply could not get anything done. And it just, there was, outside of Caitlin Bunker, there just wasn't much of anybody else to score for the Warriors. And so what we've seen, now in fairness, both games have been on Stanberry's floor, but right now Bulldogs still obviously have a little bit of a leg up on the Warriors.
Yes.
Now, in conference play, still tied. They've played each other. If each team wins out, we've got co-champions. If somebody stubs their toe along the way, the other will be the conference champion.
We'll be back with your final game of the tournament. It'll be the number 2 seed King City against the number 5 seed Platte Valley for the boys championship when we come back in a moment on Albany TV.